Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to The Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. Here we are again, a new week, a new video. I'm heading back onto Campbelltown this time again. I seem to have been there all year. I've done quite a few Campbelltowns, I say this year. It's one of my favourite places to be drinking at the moment, so I've surrounded myself with my Campbelltown bottles just to get me in the mood. I'm going to look at doing the latest Springbank 12 cask strength. I was lucky enough to get a hold of that 3 or 4 weeks ago. This is the latest one, which came out late August, early September. So that's depending on where you are in the world, is when it hit your particular market. As I say, I got this 3 or 4 weeks ago. It's taken me a wee bit of time to get to it. Just the backlog, of course. Lots of whiskey to drink and lots of whiskey to taste. So I'm happy enough to do this one today. Just before I go into this one, guys, just a friendly reminder from me to thee. If you're a returning subscriber, then as always, thanks very much and welcome back. If you've just so happened to pop in for the first time and whiskey's your thing, then you've landed on the right place. You may want to consider hitting that little subscribe button down below and clicking the bell to keep you up to date with future notifications. It's just down there, guys. It doesn't cost you anything. It's all free. And you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 1k. That's the goal for the channel at the moment, guys. That's the current goal, is to hit that elusive 1,000 subscribers. As I say, we're well on the way, thanks to everyone who's clicked. So if you feel free, guys, and you like it, you know what to do. It's just down there. Okay, the whiskey. Springbank 12 cask strength. This is bottled at 57.1% ABV. It's the usual Springbank, no colour, no chill, has all that, ticks all the boxes. Everything's done exclusively at the distillery. It's all done in-house. To say, it's 65% bourbon, 35% sherry, so they tend to mix these up every time they come out. So I'm going to give you a little bit of nose on this one, a little bit of taste, and then I'm going to score it and we'll see where we head from there. So on the nose of this Springbank, let's crack on with this. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, straight up front, guys. It's very sweet. Fruity. I think that's a little bit coming for the sherry in this. Yeah, it's quite fruity. It's a little bit herbal on the nose. Maybe some cooking herbs. Wow, very nice. But the predominant thing is, as far as you put your nose in it, it's really, really sweet and fruity and herbal. Then, as you get further in, you're picking up those kind of, a little bit of marzipan, maybe some almond. It's a little bit nutty. There's definitely some toffee and vanilla. Wow, this is nice. Well, you wouldn't expect any different from Springbank, would you? Just to let you know, guys, I'm not going to give you any history on Springbank. I'm sure that's one of those. You don't need me to tell you anything about Springbank. Just how hard it is to get these bottles. I was very, very lucky, and I just so happened to go into the whiskey exchange one day and it had just come on, so I managed to snap up a bottle. Thinking nosing this now, maybe I should have picked up 2. But yeah, no, it's just gone a little bit. It's a little bit of orange in there. No smoke. No smoke, definitely no smoke in this. It's sweet and fruity. A little bit herbal, maybe a touch of spice. Wow. Okay, and just right on the end, I don't know if we have these little bakeries around town here, and there's when you're walking past one when they've just cooked maybe some fresh bread, picking up a little bit of that. It's that kind of fresh bread, maybe some like a baked pastry, something like that. But it's wonderful, wonderful stuff. Okay, it's just set me up nicely. I'm just going to have a quick sip of this, tell you what I get. Slange. Okay, guys, on that initial sip, there's a little bit of nip from the 57.1% ABV, but it's by no means putting me off. On arrival, it just eased its way in, and then came this. It was this really nice velvety mouthfeel. Then as it's worked its way in, it just hits you with a blast of power. The ABV hits you then, lets you know it's there, it's making its presence known. Then you get this really sweet treacle toffee, maybe. Definitely like a treacly. It's definitely a little bit nutty in there now as well. And that marzipan's there. So the marzipan and the nuts is definitely in. It's still, it's very sweet. Very toffeed. Lovely. Let me try some more. Okay. On that second sip, it was just as nice. Wonderful stuff, this. It's a little bit sherbety. A little bit fizzy. Don't know whether that's the alcohol, whether there's a little bit of spice in there, but it's definitely a little bit fizzy. Picking up a little bit of butterscotch, maybe some honeycomb. It's like we have a chocolate, there's a chocolate bar here that's a kind of crunchy bar. It's a little bit of honeycomb with chocolate kind of around it. It's got that kind of feel to it, and that kind of taste. And also when I usually do Springbanks, I usually get a heavy burnt rubber note. I think most people call it that kind of funk, or I tend to find this kind of burnt rubber. There's a tiny little bit of it. It's really faint in this one. In fact, if you're not looking, if you're new to Springbank, you could probably miss it. But it's definitely there in the background. But it's one thing about this, it's super sweet. Very toffeed, very vanillaed. It's, as it develops, it's gone a little bit sticky, a little bit orange marmalade maybe, and that bread's there as well. So all together, it's kind of looking maybe like a bit of sticky toffee pudding, something like that, with a bit of orange drizzled on top. Really nice. In fact, it's that nice. I'm going to try another sip. See if we get any more. Okay, on that third sip, it's just getting better and better. I'd say I've just opened this, guys, so this is actually a neck pour. But this is wonderful stuff. On that third sip now, it's getting a little bit spicy as it's opening up in the glass, I think. It's been sitting here for about 20 minutes. It's got a little bit spicy now. And heading on towards the finish, that kind of bread note's been a wee bit more prominent. Fresh bread. Maybe some sort of pastry, hot pastry. Wow, it's wonderful stuff. And then right towards the end of the finish, it's a little bit fruity again, with some raisins and maybe a little bit of plum, maybe some dark fruits. And all in all, guys, it's a little bit dry and a little bit salty. So all in all, this is a super dram. I'm going to just try one more sip, guys, just for the finish, and then I'll conclude and I'll give it a score. Okay, folks, on the finish, it's drying. The more you go into it, the drier it gets, the saltier it gets, but it's beautifully balanced. It's still really smooth and velvety. Great mouthfeel, covers the whole palate, but it's salty and spicy on the finish. That little bit of milk chocolate's there, and some red fruits, and also with maybe the raisins and the red fruits, I think is a little bit of cherry. But other than that, all in all, guys, this is a super dram. It's usually a good sign when I polish one off. But yeah, this is super dram. It's Springbank's never disappointing. They always put it out. The only problem really with Springbank that most people have is trying to get a hold of it. So you really need to be on the ball. For me, it was just pure luck, guys. I just happened to go in looking for something else, and this came on that day. So it's been in the right place at the right time. But if you manage to check this out and just Google when it's going to, when the next one's going to drop, and just try and be ready for it, would be a great idea, because they are tough to get a hold of. Certainly in the UK, I don't know what they're like in different markets, but this one, score-wise today on this, guys, this has been super. Even as a net pour, this is easily an 89. I think maybe a few weeks down the road, this could even be a 90 or a 91 once it really opens up and it's had time in the bottle to open up. But I think at the minute, for me, it's definitely an 89 out of 100. Springbank 12 cask strength. That's the August-September 2019 version. So that's me, guys. Another one done. Just moving on now. I'm going to end this quick, guys. So if you've liked it, you know what to do. Give me the thumbs up, click, all that kind of stuff. And I will hope to see you soon in the next one. As I say, I'm away on holiday for a bit. This may come out when I'm on holiday. I'll be lying in the sun somewhere. So it's been a pleasure, and I'm Alan. Last thing to say is the pleasure is in the sharing, and I'll see you all very soon. Thanks. Bye bye then.